I'm the number one around here. All right. Four, three, two. All right, it's 7:30 on this Tuesday night. That means it's time to find out if you like it or not. I'm producer Chris, and tonight we are talking about snow. What else? We're also talking about the Super Bowl, separate dinners, and same vacations. And if you streaming. If you're watching on YouTube, you can leave some comments in the chat. You guys know the drill by now, but I'm going to say it anyway because we're waiting for Tony P to join us live. If you're watching on YouTube, I said that one already. If you're watching on the Fox Local app on your connected TV, make it a two-screen experience. Scan the QR code or punch in that meeting ID. It'll bring you right into the Zoom room, and we'll check in with you in just a little bit. If you're watching on our website, fox5dc.com, Fox Local Mobile on your phone, and you can't scan the QR code, I have a link on my Instagram page. That's Fox 5 Producer Chris. That's also where we're streaming behind the scenes right now on TikTok as well. Hi, Madison Mills.
Mute.
We also have a broadcast channel. That's where we post stories early. I also have a link to the Zoom room there. You can find that on Fox 5 DC's Instagram page. And tonight we talked about Super Bowl ads and whether you like to see them early. We'll get into that in just a little bit. We'll also check in with all our virtual co-hosts coming up here in just a second. We are standing by. It is Tuesday. That means Tony P is here. He's just wrapping up on the 7 o'clock. He'll join us here in just a minute. In the meantime, we will dive right into our top story tonight. And of course, we are talking about the ongoing snow removal process all across the DMV. Schools closed again today. A lot of them are closed again tomorrow. Some of them are even already closed on Thursday. A lot of neighborhoods also still digging out after Sunday's snow and ice. Multiple side streets all around the city have been left unplowed, including ones in Petworth, Georgetown, and Anacostia. Ultimately, though, D.C. residents are responsible for shoveling the sidewalks in front of their home. If you're Tony P and you live in an apartment, you don't have to worry about that.
That's right. That's why I do it, baby.
If they are not cleared soon, though, homeowners could be fined $25, business owners $150. Meanwhile, over in Maryland, you could soon be breaking the law if you don't clear snow off your car. A proposal in the General Assembly would require motorists to remove accumulated snow and ice from the hood, trunk, roof, windshield, and windows before hitting the road. And we have all seen the people that just clear a section in front of the steering wheel and just cruise down the road. Lawmakers say the measure is aimed at reducing crashes and injuries caused by snow and ice flying off moving vehicles. Under the bill, non-commercial drivers, aka us, would face a $25 fine for a first offense, with penalties rising to as much as $200 for repeat violations. This is all a long way of saying, Tony P, welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
Thank you so much.
Very positive start for us.
You made it. Let me ask you a question. Did you wear these shoes in the
I
seat
sure
out in the
did.
snow?
The worst thing was a lot of the sidewalks when you go to enter from a sidewalk to a crosswalk, that little on ramp,
plowed over.
They've been plowed over. So like I was walking on it, and I thought my foot would go right through. The ice is so thick on the snow. I slid, and I luckily had like an old 4Runner SUV that I could put my elbow on while I was walking, just so I wouldn't fall. Look at nothing happened to the car.
Practically dressed for the elements. The P
but I got to do it.
Polar vortex tonight. Tony P, finding people who don't dig out fast enough. Do you like this rule or not?
You got to have context to it. So, for example, if you're someone who's younger who can get out there and shovel, yes. But I think if it's an 80, 90-year-old person that can't shovel themselves out, they don't have family, or they're injured or something of that nature, they have a chronic illness. No. So I think it's going to be
I'm on a show live. That's why I'm not
there,
answering my
they can
comments. So you can leave if you want.
And getting people out of there.
Okay,
That's my opinion.
What about cleaning up the car? Do you like that rule?
That is a universal yes. I think overall, when you have the car involved, that's, again, especially now we're in D.C., it's like ice. If that slides off and hits a car, that could become a criminally negligent act where someone get hurt, insurance issues, worse than that. Like, we have to be careful. And I think people need to know the impact of that. You could cause accidents, you could cause injury. So I think, yes, that's universal no matter who's driving.
No question about that. Allison, do you agree with Tony P about there should be separate rules for different people when it comes to clearing the sidewalks in front of your house?
I think that everybody should do their best, and it's not just about an aesthetic thing. We have to keep in mind that we have postal carriers and Amazon delivery people that are coming. You want to make sure that they're safe as well. But as a common courtesy, I think like Tony P said, if there's an elderly person or something like that, younger people that know that, go and help. Like we've had that situation. I live in a very nice neighborhood. All of my neighbors got together and helped each other. And I'm recovering from surgery. I'm just starting to walk without crutches, and I still tried to go out and shovel. And all of my neighbors were like, no, it's okay. We got it. And just seeing everybody help each other, that's how it should be. Just if you can't do it, people need to help each other out.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
God bless you, by the way.
In a neighborhood, so that people will do that. So shout out to all of your neighbors for having your back. Melissa, do you agree with Allison?
I agree. Every place should have a different, there's different scenarios. Like, I'm not going anywhere, but I went out and helped out my neighbors, even those who were very well fit. I got my workout in. I got a couple of bruises, but I helped out my neighbors and definitely clean out your car. I've been a victim of my windshield cracking because people have been negligent to not clean off their cars. But, to each his own. If you have a private home and you see that this neighbor is not able to clear their driveway or their sidewalk or whatever, help them out. The Bible talks about neighborly love. Where's that neighborly love at? So much hate in the world. Help each other out.
Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
100%.
Kindness is an action. It's an action. It's not just a word you put on a quote board in your house.
Right.
That's right. And we still have a few days to go, to be honest with you. And we're keeping an eye on a chance for more snow this weekend. Mike Thomas will have the latest on that coming up a little later tonight. Fingers crossed it misses us,
Please.
Tony P.
I hope the European model, the American model, 9,000 models go off to sea. We don't need another
There's
one
an
here.
American model right here.
Oh.
Business model.
Hey, these
if
glasses.
you will.
Hey, the glasses looking good, my friend. I'll tell you.
Four eyes, nerd alert. All
Hey,
right,
hey,
this next
listen,
one
author
is for anyone who maybe would love to get away from all of this snow and ice, maybe somewhere warm, and maybe you plan on booking a flight on Southwest Airlines. But heads up, some changes. End of an era.
So you guys, I cannot
After
answer
more than
because I
50
am on
years,
Fox
Southwest has
5. Do you
officially
like it or not
ended its
live?
open seating
So if I
policy
don't
as of
answer to
today.
your
That means the next
comments,
time you book a
please
Southwest flight, there
be
will be
respectful.
assigned seating. There will also
I
be
am
different
on
pricing
TV
options,
and,
including more legroom, preferred, and
trying
standard
to
seating.
be respectful.
So basically,
But
more
I am
money
paying attention.
for the better seats. The shift comes amid pressure
And
from
thank you
investors to
for
increase profits.
sending that message.
Southwest ended its
Sierra
free
Leone.
checked bag policy last year. They're also changing the rules when it comes to plus size passengers and how many seats they have to purchase. So Tony P, do you like these changes or not?
No, because Southwest Airlines had multiple differentiators and basically a commoditized market. That means everybody's basically the same, okay? You had the free bag for everybody. You had the no seat assignments. Yeah, it was kind of first come, first serve, a bull rush. But you had those things that differentiated the brand. It made it the people's brand, in my opinion. Now you're becoming just like everybody else. You're selling out, quote unquote. So when you think about it, who's going to want to use a Southwest versus going on a JetBlue or going on a Delta now? Because you know what? I'll pay an extra $30 to not have to deal with the, no TVs or the lackluster Wi-Fi. Those type of items are now more important because of this move. It's so dumb. You abandon your customers.
Insane pressure 24 hours early to make sure you checked in the hopes that you would end up in that A boarding line, one of those 1 through 30s, and luckily, hopefully, not be stuck in the middle seat between two people.
Right, but here's the thing, though. You can't take away both. So you want to do the upgraded seats, fine, but you had the bag was the biggest thing, and they let both of those go. That was so stupid. If anything, you just should have done this with the seats and then have the free bags.
Okay. Well, that's why they should take advice from Tony P. Chad, do you agree with Tony P?
I got my consulting work going.
I hate to disagree with my bestie Tony P, but I like going places, but I hate the process of traveling and the anxiety of not knowing my seat. It'd be a little piece of anxiety for me. Not that I'm super anxious, but like traveling is not my favorite thing to do. So I like having the seat assignment. I don't care about the bag that much because I don't travel that often, so I'm willing to pay the extra. But give me the assigned seat. I want to go ahead. I prepare, believe it or not. I like preparation, so I'll plan way ahead to get my favorite seat and be happy about it. Yeah.
So I actually, and it's rare,
fair.
but I agree with Chad, and I told Tony P.
Wow.
And part of the reason is, and Chad, you may agree with this as well, is because I'm usually not traveling alone. I'm usually traveling with someone else. And so as a result, I like the guarantee of knowing that we will be sitting together as opposed to getting onto a Southwest airline flight.
Or purposely making the middle seat awkward for people. Or we can purposely get the middle of the aisle so we plan making that middle person's...
Okay, that's where you and I have that's where we disagree, okay? Because that's what I don't like is when two people traveling together stake out those two seats, hoping someone will not sit next to them when they could sit together in the middle and in the window seat, and then two people could sit together on the aisles and just be across from each other that way. Listen, make it work, people. Make it work.
I mean, but here's the thing, though. Their brand was predicated on being a lesser top quality airline, but they had the free bag. They had, again, the reason why it was lower price because they had the seat thing. So you can't take away those reasons without replacing it with something new. So add something new, it's going to be free. Maybe it's free Wi-Fi or something of that nature, or a better experience. Kind of Chick-fil-A it, if you will, right? Have a good experience. Mm-hmm. You can't have a low price and take away all those things. You become like Spirit, Frontier, and Allegiant then.
Shots fired.
So,
Spirit,
Hawaiian Air.
Okay. You heard it from Tony P. All right, speaking of getaways, how do you feel about taking the same vacation every single year?
I do it all the time.
Okay,
it's great.
interesting. I'm going to find out more about that in just a second. Many travelers say they find comfort returning to the same ski town, seaside suburbs, or cafes time and time again. The BBC recently wrote about it in their travel section. Some even book the same hotels. They dine at the same restaurants when they go to that same place every year. Experts say the trend often appeals to people who feel stressed or overwhelmed in their daily lives. So, Tony P., we know you like it. Where do you go on these repeat vacations?
So I go to Boca Raton, Florida. I see my grandfather. It's free lodging, which is very nice. The plane tickets aren't too bad. I've been going there for 20 plus years.
Do you fly Southwest or
no,
do you fly Allegiant?
I fly JetBlue, baby. I got to have TVs on my plane, or Delta. Now, the biggest thing is I distinguish trips in two different buckets.
Okay.
You have vacations that are just meant to, I want to unplug. I don't want to think about anything. Mm-hmm. That's why you go to a repeat place, because you know the area, you know where to go, and you know what comforts you.
It makes you kind of feel like a resident.
Exactly.
To a certain extent.
And you're kind of on autopilot versus trips to explore new places. That's a different type of vacation. That's one where you're going to be exploring, learning things. Yeah, you're taking your time, but your brain's working. So it's brain's working versus just relaxing. I think you got to take those two things together. If you're going to just relax and do nothing, I would go to the same place every year.
Growing up, my family and I, we took one vacation a year, and we went somewhere new every single year. But I knew a lot of people who had shore houses down at the Jersey Shore. And so their vacation every single year was going to the beach. So, I grew up not liking the idea of doing the same thing every year. I count myself among those stressed people that do seek that sort of comfort and routine. So I don't hate the idea of returning to, but to your point too, that vacation is also sort of visiting family. So it's time off from work, but vacation, I don't always necessarily count it that way.
True, but again, what type of vacation are we putting it into the bucket? Is it an exploration one? Is it a new memory? Or are you just trying to unplug and totally disengage?
Melissa, do you agree with Tony P?
When I was traveling, I did do this. Everywhere I went, it was the same place. People remember your name. They know who you are. They would know what kind of food you like. You kind of develop that friendship, and even throughout the year, they call you if they come visit, the States. My favorite was St. Kitts, Turks and Caicos. It was another one as well. And every time they came to the States to say hello or whatever, and they wanted to come visit DC, you know, we never stopped communicating. So when we would go back to go visit on vacation, it was much better to go to the same places, hire the same taxi driver, you know, try different foods in the same place. And it was
Right.
so relaxing. It was much better. Yeah.
Allison, how about you? Do you like the idea of becoming a regular somewhere new by taking the same vacation every year?
I've never done that, and I'm not much of a vacation person, but I do quite a few day trips, and I like to go someplace different every time because I want a new experience. I want to see something that I've never seen before. You know, educate my son on something that he doesn't know. So we just like to adventure.
Yeah, that's fair. That was me growing up as well. But I also
You guys,
always
so if I
feel
don't
like
talk
you
on
need a
YouTube, it's
vacation
because
from
I
those
am on
vacations
a live
when
show
you get
on
back,
Fox
because
5.
you jam-pack them.
And
Right.
So many
yeah.
things.
And that's the thing. And again, is
So
it
that's
really a
the reason why
vacation
I'm not
because
talking.
you want your brain on vacation? That's right. That's kind of how I look at
I'm
it.
talking
are
towards the camera.
Multiple different
So-
kinds. All right, this next one could hit close to home for any couples out there who find themselves locked in that never-ending conversation each night, asking themselves, "What do you want for dinner?"
Oh boy.
All right, there's
But
a
yeah,
little sound
that's the
check
reason
to
why
this.
I'm
But
not
if you
talking or
can't
responding
read
to the
that
comments.
text, it says, "Me and
So
my
just letting
boyfriend
you
like
know.
to do separate dinner. That's
I'm
where we
on
accompany
live
each other to
stream
get whatever we
TV,
want and eat
and
it
I am
together
doing Fox
because we'd
5. Do you
both
like it or
rather
not?
eat what
I
we
live in
want
Maryland.
than settle
I'm
for
a former New
something
Yorker, but I
we
live in
don't." So
Maryland.
in their case, she likes Jersey Mike's and he likes Taco Bell. So they each get their own and then they sit down and eat it together. Tony P, do you like this or do you not? Separate dinner.
First of all, go to Subway instead of Jersey Mike's. But I'll say just that's the one thing. I do like this because it does allow for compromise. You're still, eating together. The whole act is eating together as a couple and talking and connecting, not being on our phones. I'm working on that myself. But I think the biggest thing here is some people, look, I mean, some nights just not going to get along on what you want. So you know what? Just go ahead and do this versus, again, you can DoorDash it, you can go there and do it, in person. I think it's a really cute idea because everybody gets what they want. You get to experience your partner's love for something in real time.
As long as it's not like an every night thing.
No,
That you
it
can
can't
never
be.
compromise. I'm all about that. There are nights where, my wife and I have that conversation. What do you want? She wants Chinese
Right.
or ramen, and I'm in the mood for pizza. So, like,
course.
I'm totally fine with ordering two separate things.
Right.
Sometimes it takes a little convincing for her. Chad, I'm calling on you right now, buddy.
Yeah. So when we go out to dinner. It's not an issue. The nightly, she's pescatarian and I'm basically a carnivore. So we do our own dinners. But when we order out, we'll have that conversation. We try to order from the same place. Like we order out, we try to get what we like from the same place. But yeah, on the nightly, she does her thing, I do my thing. And sometimes she gets hangry and she has to eat right away where I'm taking a shower or something, trying to wind down from teaching class. So yeah, totally separate. It's not an issue for us. We worked it out.
If it works for you, then it works for you. Allison, do you like the idea of separate dinners where you each get what you want rather than having to just pick something that your partner wants?
I do. Actually, my son and I have Fast Food Friday every Friday. And I would say about half the time we want separate things. And it works out best for us because, for one, we both love being in the car at night and driving. So we'll just go to a little fast food spot, grab our place from this from this place, that from that place. And it works out great. You can get a variety and everybody's happy.
All right. Michael's in the Zoom room, I believe. Michael, my question for you is, do you like the idea of separate dinners, getting to choose whatever you want and not having to compromise?
Well, my roommate and I, he is different than I do.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you like the idea of separate dinners, even if it means ordering two separate places, which is what I'll do every now and then, too. It doesn't bother me having to pay two different things. All right, we've got someone new in the Zoom room right now. His name is Zoom User. Zoom User, what's your name and where are you watching from?
Oh, new guess?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, my name's Chris. I'm in Newmarket, Maryland.
Chris
Nice.
from Newmarket, Maryland. Chris, we're talking about the idea of separate dinners, not necessarily having to settle for what your partner wants. Do you like this idea or not?
I like it. Why not eat what you want? But I do got to say one thing. Jersey Mike's crushes Subway. Subway is absolutely disgusting. I can't.
Come on.
I don't even know how people even eat that anymore. It's
No,
just.
he's got a great name, and
Remember, I can't talk you guys. I'm on
First
TV.
of all, Jersey Mike's not private equity owned. Let's see where we are in a couple of years. Okay,
Yep.
let's see how the meat turns out without Danny DeVito around.
Wow. Okay.
That's a good point.
Listen, they win solely based on mascot at that point, because if they have Danny DeVito as theirs, then
Yes.
you don't want to go down that road with Subway.
No, that's
Keep
not a
the
rabbit hole. You
comments
don't want to go
coming.
down that rabbit hole.
Keep the comments coming on all these stories that we have talked about so far. Coming up next, we're talking about the Super Bowl countdown and why you don't have to wait for the big game ads. We'll be right back. Of course.
So, how you guys doing tonight?
Hey, Freddie, how are you?
Doing good, Melissa. And Allison, how you doing?
What's up? How's it going?
It's doing good, too.
Freddie, you forgot me. You didn't say
What's up, Chad?
why
Sorry about that.
Why do you hate me?
I never said anything about hating you. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Freddie.
I don't like Super Bowl ads.
He'll take that to heart.
I got the night off today, so I'm usually working on this night.
Me too. And I try, yeah.
And
I taught
so, yeah.
I taught a few classes today, but for the most part, I've had the last 2 or 3 days off, and it's been glorious.
It's
By the way,
crazy.
guys, I did comment something on Instagram about Super Bowl ads. I'm tired of that. I don't like Super Bowl ads. I just want to see the game going.
Oh, no, I don't care
I mean,
about the
that's
ads.
The whole excitement about the Super Bowl is the ads, and they're trying to it's like, I guess I'll wait
They're
for
not like they used to be. They're not like
Yeah,
they
it's not
used
as
to
good.
be.
Not as good.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I get the NFL wants to make more money. I get that. But, it would be nice if the fun continues with the Super Bowl, instead of including the halftime as well.
Hey,
Are you
Chad.
excited for Bad Bunny? Yeah, Melissa.
What gyms you work for? Because they completely took my classes out. They said that because if school is closed, any classes before 10 a.m. are canceled.
Yeah, we canceled. We weren't even open yesterday or the day before. St. James and Crunch. The St. James and Bethesda and Crunch and Chevy Chase.
Oh wow, yeah, mine.
They both closed.
Hello.
Hi, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
Yeah,
Michael.
YMCA, LA Fitness.
Powerhouse
They
Studio.
were all.
Oh, you go to Powerhouse. Wow.
Yeah,
I go to Powerhouse Studio in
Oh, you go to Powerhouse?
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, in Gaithersburg.
That's an old school gym. That's like old. That's like Arnold days. Pump House.
Yeah.
Wow.
Used to work there. I think I used to work at one. I don't remember my jobs anymore. I'm getting so old. I don't remember where I used to work.
Subway a day in their life.
Yes,
Welcome back to Do You Like It or Not on this Tuesday night. I'm still busting Tony's chops over his love for Subway. We found out during the break, though, that Tony P may be cashing checks.
I did
from
for a couple of
Subway,
years
so
when
they
I first
are able
started.
to buy his loyalty. So now, Jersey
Again.
Mike's, the ball is in your court if you want to get Tony P to choose you.
Listen, fork
as
it over.
well.
I prefer cash.
Chris and Chris, we're just, we do it for the love of the game.
I specifically said that I'm not going to be able to
wouldn't do it.
answer questions because of the fact that I am on live stream with Do You Like It or Not on Fox 5. So if you're asking me questions and I don't respond, that's the reason why.
The top of your car. Love that as well. My family used to take a week's vacation to a place in North Carolina called Holden Beach and rent a beach house. Cheaper just after Labor Day, by the way.
And I'm not going to answer those kind of questions,
Silver
Clark.
Bubble says Southwest, not anymore. Free bags and let me pick my seat just with more leg room. Go Tony P.
Thank you.
And West Virginia Ben says, what about Jimmy John's Quiznos or Firehouse?
Ew.
Pretty good.
No.
Quiznos,
In my
no.
opinion. Yeah, I mean,
D'Angelo.
we could do a whole half an hour talking about the best sandwich shops.
We should.
Because the truth is, there aren't very many good ones.
There are not. We could do
Those
a blind
chains-
taste test. We could do
Those chains, it would be like a race to the bottom of who has the least worst.
Oh, come on. Okay, listen. The cookies at Subway are legitimately good. It's kind of like voting, right?
We're not talking
Lesser
about
of two
cookies,
evils.
though,
We don't
Tony.
have
We are
that.
talking about sandwiches.
But it's part of the whole
Give
meal. It's
me
the whole.
a good sandwich shop in the DMV. If anyone out there has any good,
There's a lot of good independent ones.
Jetties.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Right.
I want to know the good independent ones. Send them our
Yeah.
way. You can drop them in the YouTube comments or comment here on TikTok. All right, let's move on. Super Bowl 60, still nearly 2 weeks away, Tony.
Oh,
P.
yes. Hey, who's in that game?
Patriots.
Yes. Who's not in that game?
Who's not? Oh, the Birds.
Yes, defending
That is
champions.
correct. Yes,
Sorry.
defending champions. But you don't have to wait until February, Tony P, for the ads to get a sneak peek at some of those Super Bowl ads. Take a look.
Betting on the right guy. The Netflix Sportsbook. Explained Kendall Jenner.
Haven't you heard? The internet says I'm cursed. Any basketball player who dates me kind of hits a rough patch. While the world's been talking about it, I've been betting on it. How else do you think I can afford all this? Modeling?
A portion of that Fanatics ad with Kendall Jenner poking fun at her dating history. In case you don't know, she dated both Devin Booker and who was the guy who played for the Clippers?
Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin.
Yeah,
That's
right.
the one. Yeah.
Was he?
And the so-called Kardashian curse. That's a new Super Bowl ad for Fanatics, and that's not the only ad out early. And that's what we are talking about tonight. So we want to know if you like seeing the ads early, if you like seeing those sneak peeks early, or if you like waiting for Super Bowl Sunday and watching them as they air live. We posted this one on our broadcast channel. We got a couple comments, including one, I believe Freddie weighed in on this one. Well, I'm tired of the commercials already. Yeah, that's what happens. You get sick of them before the big game even happens. I want to see Super Bowl fun, not the commercials as much. I still love the commercials, Freddie. Shayla says, I want the Reebok Terry Tate. We need him. One of the all-time greatest Super Bowl ads of all time. If you haven't seen them, go check them out. They still live online. Coco says, I'm not here for the commercial sneak peeks. It takes some of the joy away from the Super Bowl. Agreed, Patty. I don't look at football. I would like to see the commercials, though. She's just in it for the ads. Tony P, do you like that they roll them out early these days? I know it's been years this has been happening.
But the thing is, this is a full, they did the whole thing out here. They got the whole point. The punchline's out.
Yeah.
If you want to do a preview, do a snippet, like a trailer. Okay, that's fine. I think Uber Eats did that last year, and I think Jersey Mike's did too.
Yeah, they advertise for the advertisement
that's
during
good.
the big game.
Don't put the full punchline. I don't want to know about the whole punch. The Kendall Jenner thing is funny. You need to put her for 2 seconds talking about it. Then you kind of go, what's the punchline here? I like that idea. No, the full ones, we can't do it. And also, again, for most fans, besides us in New England and in Seattle, you're going to be watching for the commercials. So, give 90% of the country something to look forward to, as opposed to that their team lost this year.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that 100%. Melissa, do you agree with Tony P?
I agree to a certain extent. First of all, I just want to make it real clear that I do not give a damn about the Kardashian family and what they live and what kind of curse they got, okay? Y'all can go someplace else with that. On the other hand, I believe that giving a little trailer or, following up to the Super Bowl with commercials is a good idea. Commercials are not made like they used to. Before, people used to line up just to watch the commercials if you wasn't into football. But now it's like they're so boring. Same thing, just more, exposed, rich and famous type people. I want to see average people doing commercials. I don't want to see rich and famous people doing commercials.
Again, that one.
Right. Or M&M's commercials or Doritos commercials, but bring other people. I don't want to see Tom Brady doing, the same type of commercials. I don't want that. Bring somebody different.
And guess what? You're probably going to see a buttload of Matthew McConaughey this year.
I don't mind him.
He does them for everything. Freddie, you're sick of the commercials already? You're sick of them already?
Yes, I do. I just want to see the fun. I don't want to see too much commercials because, believe me, it's getting annoying. I feel like 5 to 10 minutes, you got to keep watching every commercial, no matter if it's first quarter, no matter if it's second quarter, halftime, third quarter, either or. It's going to get crazy. 5 minutes, you got to keep doing that, watching 5 minutes. Do you get what I mean, Tony P?
I do. Well, here's the thing about it, Freddie. I think about it. It's part of the game. It's known for being a big section of it. So I think a little bit have some creative stuff. And now it's way too much.
I love
it's all social media
I love
too.
The ads. When they're like, log on to this website to see the full
QR
thing.
code.
Log on to the website to see how it ends. Now, I'm not going to take extra steps. All right. Everyone knows you're not supposed to wear white to a wedding. What about red?
Oh my God. Sorry, you guys, I'm not answering. I'm literally looking.
I just found that out.
I'm on streaming live with Fox 5. Do you like it or not?
My girlfriend was like, "Will you wear red to a wedding?" I'm like, "What?" Yeah, why? Why is that? I never went back and looked at what the reasoning was. I think it's supposed to mean that you have been a past lover of the groom, which I could totally be making up in my head, but I think it's supposed to be like the scarlet letter, the red A. I think that's what she said. Do you know why I thought I was thinking you don't wear red because it's like a bold color and it could be perceived as like upstaging the bride.
All right, so not wearing red to a wedding. Allison, have you heard this before? And did you know that that was what the association apparently was?
I've never heard it, didn't know that that was a thing, but I would also never do it because it is so bold and you don't want to take attention away from the bride saying, look at me with my bright red dress. She'll stand out too much. So that would be the only reason I can think of that that's not a good idea.
Melissa, you're the other woman in the Zoom room right now. Have you heard this before, and would you wear red to a wedding?
I never heard of no such foolishness. I'm gonna wear the color that I want as long as I'm not wearing white. And if I slept with the groom, so what? It was a past history. I'm gonna sleep with somebody else too in that room anyway.
Yeah, that's right. All right.
I like
thank
the
you
confidence.
to everyone who joined us in the Zoom room tonight. As always, thank you to Tony P. We'll be back at 9 o'clock for the live Zone Primetime. We'll talk more about digging out from the storm. We're also going to talk about Shrinking Season 3, which premieres tomorrow, because we caught up with Jason Siegel. For producer Jim, I'm producer Chris. Fox 5 News at 8 is next. We'll also have an update on that snow forecast for this weekend. Have a great night.
Take care.
Good night.
Allison, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk to you about the red wedding thing because this is the strangest topic. I'm gonna DM you on Instagram about that. Take care, okay, everyone.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna wear it as long as I don't wear white. Who cares if I slept with him or your cousin's sister's brother?
We'll talk more about this too, Melissa, about red weddings.
I'm on TikTok. I'm not on Instagram anymore.
All right.
Yeah, they kicked me out for showing these.
I understand. Yes, I know that. It looks. I know. Take care, okay?
Hi. Bye. All right, now I can talk. We understand. We love to see you be great on Fox 5. Do you have you seen me on Fox 5? Now I can talk. Now y'all can ask me all the questions, anything y'all want. Now y'all can talk to me. Cause Jesus, you know, like I on my feet. Yeah, thank you. I got my own page, Lil Feet Dom. Go follow it. There's stuff in there too if you want to see more content. Yeah, girls gotta do what I got. Listen, they've been cutting my classes because of the fact that they're going on a school schedule. So anytime school is closed, I do not have classes early in the morning before 9 o'clock. So I don't know if this was a rule that was put in place a while back, but as far as I'm concerned, I've been trying to book classes in order for me to be able to work. It's been really tough having to be home for the past couple of 3 days, which don't get me wrong, I'm so happy that I have a roof over my head. However, not working means no income, meaning if I don't go teach classes, I'm not going to make any source of income. I don't have PTO. I don't have time accumulated or anything like that. So it's been really, really hard. You probably didn't recognize me here with the duck avatar. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. You don't know how many people I had to take off this damn live because they just don't understand. You see my grays coming out? Look at that. I'm not coloring my hair anymore. Ever since they cut my Instagram, you know, I had a huge following and I worked really, really hard for that page. And ever since they cut my Instagram, I don't have ties to the other pages that I used to promote for. And then when I try to, you know, contact the people that that I was promoting for, they never answered or responded back. So there's no need for me to go back or, you know, look for people. You don't want me to do work for you and you don't want me to represent you. That's less work I have to do. I don't get paid for it. I just get perks. So, you know, yeah. I've been fiending for a soda. I wanna get a soda. So what's going on? Anything good? Did you guys enjoy my foot page yesterday? I went on live. I caught a cramp on the back of my leg while I was, you know, turned around and did that. A lot of people were concerned about my pedicure, and I'm like, yeah, they're supposed to match. Hello. Who gets different color toenails and nails on their hands? Like, that's so ill. I had to wash my hair. I didn't have time to straighten it, so Hopefully I can wake up with curly hair. I have Sarah's crack oil. All right, so nobody's talking. I am about to be out, but I bet you any money bet that if I got up and I started dancing or I put some music on, any money bet that I would get some type of response. I know that for a fact. Let me see. Let me see. Your English is very broken, but I understand. I understand what you're saying. Why isn't my YouTube opening? You want to see more of me? You can go on my OnlyFans. Lil Feet Dom. How were you and your entire family during the snowstorm? It's just me, remember? Me and my... Hey, my baby. This is my family right here. It's just me. She used the bathroom. I walked her. She's not used to the snow. Before, when I used to carry her, she would shake. Now, she's a little more calmed down. She smells good. I take her a shower at least once a week. Oh, baby. She's like, put me down, mama. Just give me the light and pass the joint. Why can't I hear this? Oh. Can I open it? What is going on here?
Looking for you.
My dog, who I had for 15 years, loved the snow. Surprisingly, he was a Siberian Husky. Those dogs are beautiful. Love your hair, by the way. Curls on point. Thank you. Yeah, I used Sarah's crack oil. I didn't do nothing to my hair. I just ran my fingers through it. I didn't do nothing. Is there a way to like share the live and tell people that I'm on? Afola, oh, how do you say your name? Afolayan. You're very corny right now. Very corny. I'm about to make me a chimichanga. The things that you're saying are just, they're very corny. I'm good. This is why I like doing chats 55 and over. I'm great. Everyone falls in love sometimes. I don't know about you, but it ain't a crime. I think I'm gonna sing that for karaoke on Friday. Oh my God. The compliments are overwhelming. Like, change the beat, change the tune. Let me see. I don't know what's going on with my phone. See, I do you wanna miss? I have let me see. I don't know what the hell is going on with my computer. Remove. Remove. What the heck? I don't want this. Let me close this up. Hold on. Because my computer is bugging. I think I may have a virus on my computer and... Hello? Nobody's talking about anything exciting. I'm going to go to my foot page. Everyone falls in love sometimes. I don't know about you, but it ain't a crime. See, every time I press something, it comes into the edit box. I'm not trying to do any of that. Like, why are you... No, I'm gonna have to close all this. Medals and peace signs. Okay. Hi. You got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. That is not such account. What are some things that get on your nerves? One I don't like is don't hate the player, hate the game. What gets on my nerves is people telling me the same thing over and over. Hey, beautiful. Hey, queen. Oh, you're gorgeous. Oh, are you single? Will you marry me? That's the shit that gets me annoyed. Oh, I can't stand that. No, dancehall, 90s, classic reggae dancehall. This is what I want. I'm not gonna get up and dance. So if that's what y'all waiting for, that's not gonna happen. This is my theme. I know. I can't understand that hearing something obvious over and over again can really work your nerves. I can't stand it when someone asks me the same questions on a weekly basis. Every day, somebody's asking me the same thing. I'll take care of you. Oh, if you were with me, you would never have to work or have to worry about working, blah, blah. I mean, it's so redundant. It's ridiculous. Look at me. I'm using college words. Oh, I sit here because there's nothing to do. It looks like I have lines, but it's not. It's the lights that I have off. Most people who promise to take care of you and retire you from working are usually broke ass fuck. Yes. Yep. Mm-mm. I need a remix for this. Her bitch is like a bunch of rose. Murder she wrote. I don't know how these women and don't resuscitate me. What? I'm not doing anything. Pretty, but your character dirty. Flirty, flirty. These women back then. And all these pom pom shorts that they used to wear. Good Lord. I used to have a butt like that. Reply to what? To what? If you're asking the same stupid questions, I'm not gonna respond back. Murder she wrote. Yeah, back in the day. I got pictures. I got pictures. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can pull them up. Hold on. If I find them on my flirty, flirty. Don't let me take out my albums. Have you seen me before? Are you crazy? I'm sorry, what? Bye. I don't. The moment people start calling me crazy and all that other stuff, see ya. KFC or Popeye? Neither. Neither. Oh. Let me see. Is there an old picture of me here? Your face is pretty, but your character dirty. Flirty, flirty. I don't have an old picture of me on here. A picture of me being real big. No, I don't. Sorry. You know how many people ask me that? All right. These conversations are getting boring. You see what I mean? That's why I like 55 and over. All right, I'm gone. This is boring. Have a good one, y'all.